Okay, this is the Summer Nickbox. It's supposed to be a blind box, but it's no longer blind because they post everything that they put in it.
Yeah,
which is disappointing because I like for things to be a surprise, and I essentially know everything that's in it.
You almost have to like block yourself from their Facebook. Don't take any of the text, anything like that. Because if you're like me, like they say, "Would you like no?" You're like, yes. But she didn't even look at it. I mean, she didn't even ask. It just scrolling. Boom, there you go. Here's everything. We're kind of, there's some things that we're not quite sure what it is, but overall, and I think this is a pretty good one for the value, and I'm sure there'll be some resale stuff.
You can kind of tell that it is a picnic basket. There's like ants on it and some slime because it's obviously Nickelodeon. I really like the boxes. They're one of my favorite things. However, this one is a little messed up. Like there's a little sardine can on the side, but
they're good keepsakes, you know.
They are when they're in good shape, but this one is not. This one is torn right here on the bottom. Which again, it's just a box, so it's not a huge deal, but my kids will put toys in it probably.
It came in a little earlier than I would have expected.
It's a summer box, and it's coming in
August.
Yeah.
It's the summer, right? You know.
I mean, it's the start of fall.
Right.
Like, for me. We start making Halloween costumes right about now.
We're doing these videos like we're going to do more, but honestly, we're just doing this for fun. So we'll maybe get on other stuff later on. So.
Oh, I'm going to be pissed.
Why is that? Why?
We were under the assumption that this was a book bag. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a full-on book bag.
Maybe that's it at the bottom. No, that's a towel. I think the book bag's at the bottom. Anyway, if this is not the book bag, because we saw that there was a bag. Foldable backpack. And
we promised it to our son. So, I bet you it's like the Rocco thing, which I have over there I can grab, but where it folds out of itself. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of neat. We'll show our kid in a little while. I don't know if it's going to be big. It's not going to be big enough.
It's not going to be big enough for him. He's in the 6th grade. It would be big enough for our
kindergarten
5-year-old who just started kindergarten.
Yeah. Maybe. No. It's one of those weird, like, hot topic-y little.
But it's small.
It's more for like if you went to like a theme park. He just needed some small things or whatever. I mean, I guess he could still have it because we did promise it to him, but I really don't think it's going.
It's not going to fit his books. Again, he's in the 6th grade now, and that's too small. Yeah. It's still really cute though. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not disappointed in what it is. It's cute. I just thought that it was going to be bigger.
Good material. Yeah, it's very deceiving because that was a selling point because I was like, oh man, a big book bag. Those run like what? Nice ones, hot topic ones, like $50, $60.
And we were going to give it to him for school, so that's kind of.
He can still have it.
Maybe. I don't even know if he'll want it. We might sell it since it's not big enough. We have an overabundance of random book bags. Anyway.
I'm just going to offer it. Alrighty. My favorite show is Rocco. Rocco's Modern Life. This is my favorite cartoon. I think it's just like a bouncy ball.
It's just a plush.
But I think it's meant to be like a ball.
It's round. It reminds me of those, you know what it reminds me of? You remember those footballs that you were telling me about?
The Ninja Turtles.
The Ninja Turtle footballs from the 90s. That's what it kind of reminds. I know it's not a football, but it has the elements.
Now, I'm a big Rocco fan, but they, not too long ago, made a plush. It's probably been about 2 years ago, of Spunky. Which, by the way, this is Spunky.
The legs look funkier on that one, and I like them.
I mean, I know these are from like, specific episode. This is where Spunky gets overweight, and he's trying to get him on an exercise plan and stuff like that. Still cool. We got a glass case full of these things. I will definitely be keeping this one. This is
a
keeper.
Now this is the card that comes afterwards. See, now I didn't know that this was in there.
I did.
So this, I like this.
It was on there.
Now, the question is, does it look like this? Because do you remember the coffee mug?
There was a coffee mug, again, for Rocco, where the box looked way different than, I don't even know where it's at.
Can you hand me my scissors back there? Behind you? It's in the cabinet. It was supposed to. I thought it had Rocco on it, but it didn't.
Yeah, it's a very small logo. It was very deceiving.
So let's see if it looks like the box.
By the way, these, as we've said before, any of these are $50. You can always check out like a coupon on it. They come 4 times a year: summer, winter, spring, and fall. And it's usually more than a $50 value, and usually stuff becomes more, like resellable.
Okay, I love this show and the movie that, like the new movie that they just came out with. That was really fun for the kids to watch and everything.
It was rebooted too.
This says ceramic mug, which insinuates to me that you can drink out of it. However, there's like a weird lip on the inside, and I feel like wouldn't like it just spill.
I think it's like got a lid to it in there too. That's literally it. There's nothing else. There's no handle. There's no straw. There's no lid. And it has like a funky lip. But I can put my drink in it and use a straw. Let me tell you something else though. Be very careful. There was we didn't get that box, but there was like a Rugrats cup from like episode A Nightmare or whatever. They're all like space aliens. You washed it one time with hot water, peeled off.
You want to let the kitten in?
You might hear our cat. Let me go ahead.
It says hand wash recommended. And usually when you have something hand wash recommended, I have a lot of vintage handmade or hand painted glasses. You cannot put in hot water because all of the paint will come off, obviously. But that's the same thing that'll happen to this. But I do like it, and most likely will keep it.
And I see a lot of people do like value, like on this, like to say how much it is for $50. That'd probably be like what do you say, about $15.99?
Depends on where you get it.
I mean, at least $10-12. So I'd say you're probably at your value right there. See, that's what I saw, and I knew nothing about it.
All right, we'll sell this. We have a pen collection, like we like our pens and everything, but we don't. I never watched Invaders Zim, and neither did he. So it's a cute pen, and I probably would keep it if I knew anything about it. But I don't, and I don't keep stuff for just sake's sake, you know.
And in my head, I know it's very old, but I don't even consider Invaders Zim like classic.
When was it?
Because I was an adult by that time. It was like 2005, 2006. It was only on for like, 2 seasons. This has got like a fan base. I told you.
Look at me being a butthole.
Mm-hmm.
There is a straw, but it didn't come with the cup. It just is a crazy straw.
Is it the silver monkey?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it really well.
So it didn't totally get ruined for us. Little bitty surprises.
Which I think is hilarious, the silver monkey. Like, I don't understand how that was hard. But there you go.
Yeah, if you ever watched the show, you would know that it was like this ongoing gag that people.
We have the silver monkey thing too.
You can hear our cat in the background.
So we had a kitten show up on our porch, like literally kitten, just was on the porch one day, and he is ours now. He won't leave. So there's that, and
oh yay, Rugrats stuff.
Yeah, I know. There's what?
So heavy on Rugrats.
There's 2 Rugrats things in here, and I was disappointed because I wanted this to be one of the other Ninja Turtle ones.
Well, people were like mad that it was going to be. They were like, "Man, I don't want this." But
it's a Reptar. It's a melting Reptar bar, which was like, well, I guess that's not a Reptar bar.
No.
It's just melting Reptar.
Represents like 90s ice cream when you had the ice cream in.
Yeah.
It makes me mad on the Rugrats because there's a lot of shows they either haven't touched or only vaguely touched, and they've been doing this for about 4 or 5 years now, and they've only really touched live action shows very, like rarely, like, never done Hey Dude, vaguely done Salute Your Shorts, vaguely done Clarissa. There's so many other shows, and it's just almost like every single box has Rugrats.
I'm actually not even going to open this. The box is messed up, for one. Like, it came, But,
the Reptar stuff somehow holds value. There was a mold, like you can make Jello mold.
Oh man, I wanted
like
that.
That big.
It was
you can make like a Reptar bar.
Yeah, it was a Reptar bar mold. I actually wanted that because I can make.
But it goes for like $80 to $100. The Cynthia doll, there was two versions where she was the normal Cynthia doll, and then one where she was really dirty. The clean one goes for like $300, and the dirty one goes for like $1.75.
I wanted to make vegan Reptar bars, and I couldn't because I'm not paying $100 for one mold. Okay.
Tell you another thing, if she's what she's about, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Okay, she gets on to me a lot of times because when I correct people about pop culture, she's like, "You sound like a butthole." Sorry. It's what I know. It's what I've worked so hard for. This had Ninja Turtles in it. Ninja Turtles, based off of this being an old school throwback Nickbox, was not on Nickelodeon for what this period of time represents.
Supposed to be
Ninja Turtles was on CBS on Saturday mornings. And yes, Nickelodeon owns Ninja Turtles now, and yes, it's been on there since like 2006, so I guess
you didn't
it
complain
counts.
about the melted Ninja Turtles.
That bothered. No, that was never in the box. Well, yeah,
those were in the box too.
That was in the box too, and it bothered me too. But this is just going to go to our child. I think this is so Walmart generic bullcrap. This is
it's
not
just
even
a pixelated Ninja Turtles. I like it.
Outlet store.
I do like it.
Nothing makes it seem like it's unique. It literally looks like any shirt you would buy at Walmart.
I could cut it and make it into one of my weird sleeve shirts.
You could, but I know that we talked about just giving that to Pax.
We talked about giving Paxton a lot of stuff.
Well, because
dang book bag.
Because some of the stuff just didn't make no sense to me.
And this is the last thing. I know I pulled everything.
Is that it?
Yeah.
In your hand? Okay.
Yes. Which is Rugrats as well. I don't even want to open it because I don't think I'm going to be able to fold it back the way it's supposed to be.
You want me to show you what it looks like?
It's a picnic blanket.
It is actually on the box. Hang on.
No, it's not. Oh, it is, yeah.
You see that? It's a picnic blanket. Pretty hefty, pretty big.
It is pretty, like, thick. And on one side, like, the side that touches the ground, which is... I hate buying picnic baskets, and the blanket is like felt on both sides because it like all the leaves stick to it and it's terrible to get off. So I do appreciate that this is a more of a vinyl leaf kind of on that side, so nothing will stick to it. And then this side is the soft side.
Yeah, it's literally designed for. It's not designed for you to like.
It's got the handle.
Dry yourself or
yeah. It's not a beach towel. It's nothing. It's a picnic towel which fits the box.
And I mean, I like the handle. So it's literally. I've never actually seen a picnic towel. So it's like she said. The other side has that part. So if it happens to be a little dewy outside or whatever, it shakes off any kind of.
I don't know if we'll keep it.
That one I'm on the fence, but like I said,
it's good quality.
Rugrats stuff, especially Reptar stuff, holds in value. It's almost like we're getting into reselling. Typically, I make almost half my money, even more back off of something off the box. So I'm always like happy to just like whatever, $50, it's fine.
Did you take the card?
Yeah, where. I don't know where the card went.
I just want it. There it is.
And let's see what it says on it. TMNT tie-dye t-shirt, backpack, packable backpack, Reptar roll-up picnic blanket, Legends Tiki Cup, Shrine of the Silver Monkey Straw. So they don't necessarily go together. They just happen.
I was thinking about that when we were looking at it. They don't go together. Like they're not meant to. Well, they're meant to go together, but I think they just threw it in as another item is in a cheap way, so they didn't have to give you like a decent item.
Got the Reptar ice cream and spunky, bouncy plush.
So this will go to our son. This will go in our stuffy area. I'll keep the mug. I don't think we'll keep this. I know we won't keep this or this. And I don't think, I don't know, one of the kids could probably use it when we go to wrestling shows.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Part of me is like, well, if you sit on it a little while, like I said, that Reptar mold, who knew that? Who knew that Cynthia doll was going to go for like, it's $300 now. So you might just sit on it. With us reselling, trying to make that a profitable second income, we really don't want to sit on things too long, but some of these things might hold them value. This is definitely be like, whatever, just put it up there. Just put it up there. I couldn't tell you a thing about this.
This one already looks peely. You can tell that it was the sublimation because it's got the seam, which is not a big deal. But
well, there's been a couple times like that. Like
I feel like I should plant a flower in it. I feel like it's more of a planter. It's so like
they do planters a lot. And who makes these boxes? I'm blanking now. Not Loot Crate.
No, I didn't say Loot Crate.
Who is it? I can't think of it.
Massive brain farts.
Culture Fly.
Yes, that's what I said.
They make these. They do planters a lot. We have like the Chucky.
Come here.
And a bunch of them like that.
Brother.
But hey, bud, you come in here. You want to check out the video? Check out our 90s son over here.
Come here.
Let's see some of the stuff we got.
That's Ryder.
This is Ryder. This is our middle child.
He's 5. Gonna be 6 in a month.
Check out my Spunky.
He looks really fat.
He looks really fat.
Yeah.
What's this? Do you remember that?
No.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
But anyway, they're fun to open. You get hit and misses. I guarantee you, we sell 2 of these items, we'll almost make half our money, if not more than half of our money back. You know, that's the beauty of them. They sell out pretty quick. It's worth it. Just to order it, forget about it. I had to forget about it because I was getting frustrated about it.
It was funny. We saw somebody post the Reptar blanket on Mercari, and you could tell that they used a stock photo, and I know why, because they didn't want to unwrap it and not be able to wrap it back like it was.
But you still should have a picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, this was fun. One day we'll do a different type of box.
These take forever to come in, so we very rarely do any videos with these because 4 times a year, and they're always a season late.
Yeah. We'll try to get into some other ones more that would be more her thing, like horror or...
I actually want to make one on my hotcake sellers.
Okay.
As in the things that I've bought to resell that's sold within the day. I have quite a few things that I think people might be interested in. I don't know if you're interested in hearing about any of resale valued items, just let me know and I'll make a video about that. And
probably gonna revamp the page soon whenever we have free time. Go back to a retro name. I don't know. We'll figure this out. We're just having fun, guys.
Yeah. Alrighty.